I do not want to be your punching bag, 'cause I'm done with that. I will not let myself be a doormat, 'cause I don't want to be walked on. What will you do when I am nowhere to be found? What will you do when I'm not around? It seems like every day it's something else. Sometimes you'll have to do things by yourself, 'cause I can't do it all for you. What will you do when I am nowhere to be found? What will you do when I'm not around? Will you go find someone else when you need some help? Will you tell them that they're doing it wrong? Well, I guess that's how it is. I do not want to be your punching bag, 'cause I'm done with that. I will not let myself be a doormat, 'cause I don't want to be walked on. What will you do when I am nowhere to be found? What will you do when I'm not around?
Happy fucking Wednesday, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great fucking short week again. I mean, there is a plus side to this fucking wonderful thing. We're coming to the end of this just god-awful fucking year. Well, I mean, anything's got to be better than this year, I think. Knock on particle board. So that's all I've got around here. Unfortunately, none of these bastards are pretty enough for me to have wood, so I can't knock on that. Sorry, guys. Although, we do have one that's kind of babyface. I guess if we turned RJ with a pair of tits, maybe it'd do it. I don't know.
Adam, get on it. Get on it. Fucking 3D that shit.
He says 3D that like we couldn't just take a wet washcloth and wipe that beard away too.
No, I'd have to have titties too. I want like some big ass like double D's, dude. Get on that. I'll pay you for it. It's okay.
Now you're getting into the weird side of animation.
Exactly.
That's hentai, sir.
Yeah,
No, that's cool.
I know where this is going. Tentacles.
Right. I was gonna say, next thing you know, tentacles out of nowhere. That's how it starts.
All right, look.
Hot, dude.
Always tentacles.
Weird shit comes up. I'm just saying, not going that far with the tentacles thing. No. Not into it. Might be an odd job, just not quite that odd. And I'm nowhere near high enough for that.
What's up, Rollinson, man?
Who's out there? I see D. Wilkins is in the house.
D. Wilk. What's happening, man?
Bronson. Who else is out there? RJ. Oh, that's a little fella. Oh, he's cute. There's a pillow talk. What?
Adam Pillow Talk. I like it.
Adam
Not
Pillow
Joe.
Talk.
That's the
Dude,
after
you
hours.
should start like a
ASMR channel?
weekly conversation show called Adam Pillow Talk. That'd be
ASMR
fucking
channel.
amazing.
ASMR from Adam laying in bed.
I'd have to have the good
Yeah.
mic hooked up for that, not this bullshit on the
Fucking-
Chromebook.
Fucking pillow talk.
Like we all just get together and make fun of the news for 30 minutes with Adam Pillow Talk. It's fucking awesome.
Low voices though. Real
Yeah,
close
we'd
to
all
the
have to
mic.
use our radio voices.
Right?
Yep.
Everybody's have to get real quiet and get right up on your
There
microphone.
you go. This is WASMR.
All creepy sounds all the time.
All the time.
All right.
We're gonna start off tonight with a little bit of Coltrane, and then we're gonna go into some conversation. Take it cool with that, yo.
We've got a girl. She's hiding a banana. We'll tell you where when we come back. Giggity giggity.
Giggity goo.
No, expect nothing less.
Yeah, but that one hurt, man. He was a young dude. He was only 41.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
That's
shared,
fucked up.
we did get some sort of kind of pendulum balancing news in the wrestling world yesterday. But MVP.
Oh yeah. He's got a purple belt. Won a gold medal.
MVP, for those of you who are wrestling fans, MVP himself, legitimately not anything to do with the WWE, on his own, went to the IBJJF World Competition for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu this week and won the purple belt division gold. So you can say what you fucking want about WWE, but those gentlemen are legitimate fucking athletes, and MVP went out and fucking proved it on his own. So hey, hats the fuck off, fella.
Yeah.
And in
I
a
mean, he's-
good fucking way. I mean, you chose to go out and do that on your fucking own and knocked it out of the park.
Well,
I mean,
the
Mark
extra-
Henry used to do that all the time. He'd go
I
out
was
and do
gonna
those
say,
strongman competitions.
there
on
was a
his
couple
own.
Oh yeah.
And the opposite side of that coin is that Sean O'Malley, who was bragging about how he had such a great time participating in Quintet last year, went out to a local, non-affiliated jiu-jitsu tournament not too long ago and ended up placing third against regular local Joes.
Yeah.
Wah, indeed. So the guy that brags about his jiu-jitsu got his ass handed to him by a bunch of local dudes, and a fucking professional wrestler who doesn't even mention that he does jiu-jitsu goes out and wins the fucking gold medal at the Worlds in the purple belt division.
That's fucking impressive because at the purple belt division at that level, those are some fucking high level grapplers. For those of you that aren't aware, purple belt is that belt that is just after blue, just before you're getting to your black area. That's a tough division. I mean, that takes a lot of fucking practice and a lot of time. So that tells me outside of what he's doing as a career, he's spending a lot of time on the mats.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and I didn't realize.
he just recently came back.
Yes. Yeah, he just came back this year.
Yeah.
But the thing that surprised me the most, he's a Gracie Baja guy.
Oh, he's a good
Okay.
Did not.
I didn't
figured
realize
he was more
that.
of a Danaher kind of guy, but
Yeah.
no, he's a fucking straight up Gracie dude. So hey, fucking kill it, man. Kill it. I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah, those. It's amazing though. Those pro wrestlers, everybody thinks, you know, they're
Some of
just
them
fucking.
get it for real, for real.
They're just
Dude,
in there
flying
doing
around,
shit. No,
flying around the ring like they do for 20 minutes.
they're fucking
Come on now.
high level athletes. Look,
Hell
it,
yes.
what a lot of what they do might be choreographed, but it is fucking high level.
Yeah, they're still doing shit. It's still being
Yeah,
I was
physical
gonna say,
as
it's still a
fuck.
lot of movement.
even when
Yeah, you're
There's-
still picking a dude up and throwing him around for
Yeah,
20
man.
minutes.
There's
Hey.
one guy on that just got brought into what is it? They're fucking WWE's version of the Contender Series,
NXT.
NXT.
Yeah.
One of those guys, I used to train with him way back.
Which
in the
one?
day. Zane, Alex Zane.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
I used to train with him in Florida.
Yeah, he's just getting
Crazy.
rolling.
Yeah, he's been fighting in fucking AEW and small promotions like that for like 3 years now.
AEW is not a small promotion, by the
Well,
Yeah, they're pretty big.
He did
It used to be, to
AEW.
its credit, yeah.
He did AEW
Yeah, true.
before it blew up. Back when that was a small promotion, but he's been doing stuff like that for years. Whenever me and him used to train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Florida,
Small world, dude.
like him, like that guy, he's a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu now, still fighting out of fucking top dog Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Polk County, Florida.
Yeah, as a guy who's been a pro wrestling fan for a really long time, like I'll say it, a lot of those dudes they don't get the credit for what they do, but they entertain. They entertain.
Heck yeah.
That's the name of the business.
Yep.
Fuck is my goddamn VSO strawberry? Mother.
Oh no.
TJ's getting rolling early.
Yeah, I've had this idea popped into my head while I was installing the ceiling fan earlier in my house. I was like, I could really go for a strawberry bit, but I don't want just plain strawberry. I want to go strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, there's a lot of good folks that have passed this year. Heavy just had his show.
There we go.
He didn't talk about he didn't talk a whole lot about what's going on, but there is something in the works for Zegans. I know he said some of it. I talked to Heavy last night, so I got a little bit of info of what's going on. So it's gonna be really cool, everybody. So keep tuning in on Heavy's channel.
What's happening? I see Hippie popped in here. Eric Sutherland popped in. What's happening? Apathy's out there.
Babyface.
Yeah.
If we beat the Seahawks this weekend, my Niners, you're welcome.
All the Packers have to do is win, and they get number 1 seed, so it really doesn't matter.
Who you playing?
Duh, Bears.
That's why I sighed. Like,
Bears
go ahead, take it.
Bears been playing
Have
a
it.
little rough. Bears been playing a little rough the last couple weeks. They've been
They
fucking
have,
around.
and they've been playing some teams that have been pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Last week, I think whoever they played had like 1 win all season, so it's like,
And
no.
look, I can't be mad because you know what? They've won 5 in a row now. So, and if they win or Arizona loses, they're in.
Which it's hard to say whether Arizona is really going to be on the ball this week or not, because they've been
They
the
are.
definition of hit and miss the last couple weeks.
They've been put their starters are playing this week. So
So they're trying at least.
yep.
It'll be interesting to see. They announced today we're putting all our fucking third string guys in. We're coasting this week because we got the bye round.
Yeah, we would have gotten it, but one game fucking failed to go through for us this last weekend.
Eddie
Man,
Tooney.
I was worried we weren't going to fucking get it there at the goddamn end. We were fucking up left and right. I was legitimately nervous.
Eddie
Did the Packers
Tooney.
already play the Bears this year? Didn't the Packers win that game? They're playing again?
Yeah, but it's division, so you play
Yeah, it's
twice.
division. You
Yeah.
play your division twice.
Yeah, see, I don't watch football.
No, fair enough.
We got
I played football in high school. Ever since then, I stopped fucking watching it.
We can
So the
tell.
Sea Chickens are playing all their starters. So
Nice.
they're
So
trying to
it's
get
gonna
that number 1 seed.
What's funny is I was watching. They had did a report with Aaron Rodgers after the game last week, and he let their whole fucking plan slide of what was going to happen this week, no matter what. He's like, it didn't matter whether we got first round bye or not. We weren't resting. We were playing. I was like, well, I guess that makes sense because it's kind of a scary thing to go 3 weeks before you play another game, 21 days, you know? Does that make you come in cold into that first playoff game or not? It's bad enough you're going to have 2 weeks off if you get the bye anyways. But, I mean, it's a rule of the dice, too, though.
I will say Aaron Rodgers did give a quote that made me giggle quite a bit this week, and I was kind of surprised to hear it from him, kind of not. When shortly after he was talking about the plan, they asked him how he sees the MVP going for this year. And he said, well, I think I've got a good run, but either way, I have to keep my pedal to the floor because Pat's right behind me, and he's so young, I have no doubt he's going to break every record we have in the league in a very short amount of time.
Oh, yeah. He's honest about it. He knows that.
Yeah. I was like, for him to be that fucking open and honest about the fact that he knows his fucking place is on the path to being taken right now, but he's still going to fucking give it his all in the process. Hey, I fucking respect the shit out of that.
He's not going to make it easy for him to get to, I can tell you that.
No, he isn't. He ain't fucking laying down. That's for damn sure. But Pat's fucking charging through, man.
All right. So, what we're going to do first, because what hole am I on? I think I'm on hole 16, right? We're going to do hole 17, I think. Oh, fuck, wait a minute. Did I do hole 17 last week? Fuck.
Is this 18?
Yeah, this is going to be 18. I guess I'm only doing one tonight.
Oh shit.
Because I have to come up with a. I need to talk to Mando for a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit
you need a
of.
boozy clubhouse
Yeah, I need a
recipe.
boozy clubhouse for the 19th hole, so I'm gonna talk to Mando and get some boozy pointers from him, being as he seems to be the resident expert.
That he damn sure is.
So I'm going six, 6 flavors to try to make a strawberry shortcake custard. Now the first part sounds
Ooh.
great. Last part for meter, not so much. So we're gonna go a little one-on-one whipped cream, of course, vanilla custard V2, some VSO strawberry, the one-on-one strawberry jam, because I just love the taste of the fucking strawberry that you get off of that. Then I'm gonna use some angel cake and some fluffy white cake.
That sounds pretty good.
So,
Just gotta figure out where I'm gonna adjust everything at. What's happening, Paulzilla?
shit, Bill is in this piece.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a creeper. I'm just
What's happening to
not trying to roll this on camera.
Hey, you
Don't be
do
scared.
what you do, man. It's not gonna hurt my feelings any. 60.
Although
Three.
I do have that new Delta 8 though.
Yeah, I was thinking about giving that a shot ski
God,
Yeah, I'm totally
from a
getting that.
reputable company, of course.
you and the luminescent one both. I highly, highly recommend it.
So,
Especially.
I
Yeah,
want
just to give it a little shot. So I'm not just see what it's all about.
vanilla custard 2, probably 3%. The one I know is going to be really easy is the one-on-ones whipped cream. That's going to be 1%. And strawberry jam one-on-one. Let's go 2.5 because I want it to be a little heavy on the strawberry. Strawberry VSO. I don't want that to be forefront. I'm gonna go 2% on that.
TJ, you sound like a fucking mixer. It's crazy.
Right?
Right.
Scary what a couple weeks ago and at it would do on it.
He's done this a couple times.
I'm slowly learning. And praying God it turns out. Alright, although the cakes I might need a little help with because I'm still trying to remember that from fucking last week. Now the angel cake, is that going to give me a straight angel cake?
It's pretty darn close. It's pretty
It's a
darn close.
Very
I
light
like it. I love that flavor though.
Because I think I want it to be a little heavy if it's going to be a straight angel cake, because I kind of want it to take a little more forefront with the custard. Although I'm worried the custard's going to drown it out.
Yeah, just get rid of the custard.
Go straight.
I mean, you could do angel cake at 2 and 1% of the fluffy white.
Yeah.
That's a nice mix, and that'll be heavy enough to penetrate the custard, if you will.
Okay. That's kind of what I was hoping for.
If it's gonna be that kind of party, I'm gonna stick my dick in a bowl of custard.
Right? Trying to turn this
Hey.
custard into a cream pie.
All right.
Hi.
So we're gonna go vanilla custard, 3%, one-on-one whipped cream, 1%, strawberry jam, 2.5, VSO strawberry at 2, angel cake at 2, and fluffy white at 1.
This fucking mixer over here.
Sounds like a recipe.
Check out the big brain on Brad.
You a smart motherfucker.
I
Metric system.
need to get the ripe. I don't have the TFA ripe. I don't think. No. Although we're definitely gonna.
VSO's natural enough to substitute for a ripe strawberry.
Oh, it does it. Okay. I kind
Yeah.
of figured it did from what I tasted off of it. But with that strawberry jam, that gives that kind of like sugary back note. that you get in like a syrup mixed with the fresh strawberry. Getting fucking fancy over here. Watch out.
Irwin.
I might just make that,
Showing up.
TJ.
Yeah, Irwin and Cherokee popped in. Fucking all the cool kids are showing up tonight.
Who just popped in here?
Irwin and Cherokee both.
What's happening there in Cherokee?
Cherokee.
Nice.
Midwest crew strong in the chat tonight, goddammit.
Yeah.
Alright, let's start mixing this shit. Here, I'm gonna save this right away for you, so if you want it, you got it. There you go. Hole 18 is live. The 18th hole. Actually, you know what? I like where this headed. A nice desserty type flavor to finish off a round of golf. Perfect.
Round, yeah.
Then the only thing you need after that is a nice piece of booze to go with it. But that'll be
Cold
next
beverage,
week.
that's right. Cold relaxing beverage once you're done, that's right.
Actually, that seems like a good way to bring in the new year, right? Because being as it'll be a new year next week, right? Next Wednesday is the
Yeah,
6th. Yeah,
Piece of cake and a boozy drink.
yeah. Sounds like a fucking good time to me right there.
Yeah.
Alright, and I'm doing 60 mils of this, so your variation may differ. Because I need a hate rate for at least a week. And tomorrow, I'm heading to the post office to finally go send all the shit off to my brother. Oh, yeah. And fucking this weekend, man, did we spend some fucking money on the house.
Ooh.
Fucking spent about $3,500 on the house this week.
Jesus.
And I went and bought a. Listen to this. This thing is fucking ridiculous. An almost 18-foot long fucking couch for my living room.
Wow.
Got a sectional, did you?
Huge.
Yeah, it's a huge bitch. And I think my thing is off because it keeps going negative. So we're gonna have to shut this off, get my weights out. I can't even start mixing that. This is bullshit.
Far be it for me to tell somebody how to build a ramp for their kid, but damn son.
Oh, don't worry. There'll be ramps built now that he's got the little electric dirt bike. That's coming this spring. In fact,
I was gonna say, how's he liking that thing?
he dug it the first day he took it out. He got the speed wobbles the first time.
Oh no.
Like you could just see the fucking handlebars going back and forth. It was fucking great.
Wow.
Not that I want my kid to be eating shit, but you know.
No, but he got to be prepared for that shit though. That's something he's got to learn to fucking deal with, and the better he gets it early on, the better it'll be in the long run for him.
Oh, shit. I gotta remember how to fucking do this now.
Here, drop your weight.
Oh, fucking Mario 2, I think, right?
Yep. Sunglasses and a set of mouse ears so I can throw bombs at you.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Come on, let's go.
All right, I got my recipe put together as well. All right.
No, that's the one I was telling you the other day. For some reason, my brain was in remix mode, and I had the that song, the Mario Brothers 2 theme, but
Mhm.
Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You" lyrics playing over the top of it.
Speaking of Mario,
It was such a weird mashup, and I don't know where it came from.
speaking of Marios, I bought my son Mario Maker 2.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that kid, his brain works on a whole different fucking wavelength than I thought.
Oh
it did.
yeah, I imagine
awesome.
he's putting together some weird
Dude,
shit for you to check out.
Yeah, and what's funny is he's like pilot testing everything he does. He'll make like something about 8 or 10 bricks wide, test it, make sure it works right, go back to the beginning. If it doesn't work, adjust it.
That's what like the pro dudes do. Like
That's what I
all
was
the
gonna
dudes
say.
who like do it on YouTube.
That's how
That's what they do.
That's how app
Yeah.
coders get started. That's
Yeah.
literally the beginning of a coding future right there on that boy.
It's cool to watch his little brain work. Like, it blows my mind that he's pulling all that shit off and going, really, dude? Really? Like, where the fuck did your little brain come up with that? Or, like, he had one where fucking, he had me play, and it warped me into, like, 4 different fucking areas. Died, like, 6 fucking times. And he runs it through the first time. I'm like, you little bastard. 5 years old, and no. I'm like, I fucking quit.
Good start.
Oh man, dude, I got some fucking little stages on that'll make you fucking rage quit.
Yeah,
Like,
there's some crazy
I
ones
played some of
online.
the online ones, and some of those are crazy.
Some of those are
Like-
made just to see how fucking ragey they can get you.
But the
Little
best
brain.
part, the best part is the fucking
Pretty high IQ, Rollinson.
the ones like that are just like ridiculous as fuck. It's just go and don't stop.
Yeah, a lot of those
Yeah.
are, which
Go, don't
which
stop.
is kind of the way I like to play Mario. I'm a run through kind of person. I don't like to sit and fuck around with things. Probably because way back in the day it was who can get through level 8 the fastest.
Damn right.
Hit every
The
fucking
OG
warp
speedrun.
zone. There's a point where I was trying to learn how to fucking pixel perfect shit.
Yeah.
No, fluffy. Almost forgot where I was at. Fuck.
Oh, how was everybody's Christmas this year?
Me.
Prime ribby.
Oh, it was prime ribby. I smoked a prime rib. And it was,
How was that?
dude? I've eaten a lot of prime rib over holidays, and even outside of holidays. I can say I've never had a fucking prime rib that good. Not even in a goddamn restaurant.
Oh,
I
It seemed like a damn good idea to smoke that shit.
Dude, I covered it in fucking butter, fucking with rosemary, garlic, salt, pepper, and fucking threw it on the smoker at 225 for probably 6 hours till it hit about around 120-ish. Pulled it off, cranked the fucking smoker up to 450 degrees,
Seared a bitch out.
and seared it off till it hit about 130 internal.
oh.
Pulled it off, let it rest for another 40 minutes or so. Fucking fantastic. Well, that was going. I had fucking in the oven, I had some Brussels sprouts, fingerling potatoes, purple fingerlings, and something else. Doing a fucking oven roasted. And then because my son, per his request for Christmas, he wanted lobster, so I broiled some lobster too. I said, well,
You saw that you got the fucking clown puncher to go out and buy himself a fucking smoker. He got so jelly looking at your meats.
yeah, I
Yep.
saw that. Look, the pictures he posted of his first smoke, I was quite impressed. Those looked
Hey,
fantastic.
he threw a whole bunch of chicken in there and did it proper too. He had some nice fucking cherry wood. He was talking to me about it. He was all fucking excited, man. He had some good cherry wood to do it. Smoked it all fucking proper. Like everything looked like it came out great.
That master built vertical smoker, that's a fantastic starting smoker. It really is. Because it teaches you temp control. It's got a great, I mean, fuck, if you saw some of the pictures, you could see the smoke that thing was letting off. That's a really good smoker.
So that fucker lives like 3 miles from me. If he doesn't bring me some fucking smoked meat, friendship's over, by the way.
The computer
I've
that's
known
supposed
him
to have been there
since-
last year is one thing, but smoked meat now, that changes the fucking game up.
I've known that fucker since 1995. He better bring me some goddamn smoked meat.
Murder
Seriously.
apathy.
Sure, up to be good, man.
What's happening, Big Dockery?
Dockery, Chevy man in the house.
Oh, Chevy man. Oh, Canadians out there now too. Shit.
Canadian paper. What's happening, man?
Adam, you've known him since I've been alive.
Yeah.
You old fuck.
We were sophomores in high school. He just randomly came up to me in the hall and he was like, "What's up, man?" And I was like, "What's up, man?" And we just became friends ever since that day. We didn't even say anything else. We were just buddies. We walked home from school that day and I was like, "Oh, where do you live?" He's like, "Oh, 105th Avenue O or 106th Avenue O." I was like, "Oh, you're like 4 blocks past me. Cool." And that was it. It's like the easiest friend I ever made in high school. Been friends ever since. Didn't even have to do anything.
Hell yeah, not a bad.
We
kid to
just
have
happened to like the same shit.
Who's ringing?
Who's what?
Oh, the missus is playing on her Switch next to me.
Oh, okay. That was playing the ringing. I'm hearing.
Yeah, she's playing yes, Immortals Phoenix Rising.
How is that? Have you played it at all?
I have not. She loves it. Like the art style of it is like a mix between like, well, Assassin's Creed, like super open world, and like the actual character animation style and like mapping is very much Breath of the Wild-esque.
Sick.
Oh, I might have to pick that up.
It's very interesting.
I almost bought a Switch Lite like 3 days ago.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
what
I was
she
like,
has.
no, I want to plug it into the fucking TV.
That's what she has.
Yeah.
She used to have the regular Switch, but then like she just never plugged it into her TV or anything like that. So she was like,
See,
"Fuck it."
I feel like I like the fact that it's portable, but I also like the fact that you can plug it in. Like that's a big selling point for me because Zelda
Dude,
looks
that's
so
fucking
goddamn awesome on a TV.
huge. Downside, if you're gonna get one like that, that the regular one, make sure you buy some fucking headphones for it because if you're ever taking it anywhere, the volume on that fucking thing in their internal speaker sucks.
Oh yeah, it's the same with my little emulator too. My little pocket one. It's like
Right.
volume 1 is still like loud enough to annoy people. It's like 10 is just fucking like.
Oh no, I mean
I
you
think
can't
they
fucking
fixed
hear
it.
That's the
Oh
problem.
really? It's the opposite, huh?
Yeah, like
Wow. No
right
shit.
after I bought my son it, we took a trip to my mom's house, and that's a 2-hour drive. So I'm like, here, why don't you take this so you can play it on the way? Sure, sounds fucking fantastic, Dad. All I heard, I can't hear it. Can you turn the radio down? Or I can't
So
hear
they-
it. The truck's too loud. I'm sorry, man.
They cheaped out on the amplifier, the little internal amplifier or the little speaker that's inside. Then that's kind of sad.
Yeah, rest of it's fucking fantastic, though. I mean,
Oh
like,
yeah, it looks great.
and that,
Feels
Which is
great.
one of the coolest systems I've ever played.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
that, and then I just picked up Link's Awakening as well, the remake.
Ah shit. Yeah.
I will say they did it all cutesy pootsy looking, so it looks like a bunch of fucking Wii amiibos and shit like that.
Oh, of course.
And then they added in some Mario characters in there that I saw, like Chomp and all of that. I was like, huh,
Those were in the original Link's Awakening for Game Boy.
were they?
Yeah, there was a couple crossover characters in that game because it's like a
yeah,
dream
that's
world.
right.
Because it's kind of canon, but not. It's like another world or another dimension or whatever. I haven't played that game in forever.
I think it is a dream world.
I have it.
Maybe
how
it's
they
just
incorporated
been
it in
so
the crossover.
goddamn long since I played it.
Yeah, there was Chomps. I believe there's Goombas too. Like
That's what I was gonna say. I think there's Goombas and something else.
because there's like little underground in some of the dungeons. There's like little underground side-scrolling areas where Link like actually jumps like Mario and shit. And I believe there's Goombas down there. It's been years since I played that, but I'm 90% sure they were just like, let's throw some familiar characters from our other property in.
Hey, I can't be mad at them. If you got that big of a fucking empire, you may as well do some crossovers, right?
Heck yeah.
I mean,
Mario
Kingdom
and
Hearts is on
Sonic
their
Racing.
7th game for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, I think I've only ever played the first one or maybe a little bit of
I've
two.
never played any of those fucking things.
Yeah, they're an acquired taste.
Absolutely.
They're like a
It
Final
lost
Fantasy
me.
spin-off.
It
Yeah.
like they lost me whenever you start throwing Daffy Duck and fucking Goofy in there. You lost me.
Just no Daffy Duck. That's Warner Brothers, you nut.
It's Disney characters, man.
I
Donald
know,
Duck.
but yeah, but you know what I mean. Fucking like throwing random shit like that. You fucking lost me.
I was down for it, but I'm old enough that I remember Mario RPG, where they took characters where you could give less of a fuck about and made them badass. So I had
Yeah.
hope when Kingdom Hearts came out. I was like, oh, they're gonna take all the fucking Disney guys and make them into little badass warriors and shit, or mages or something.
Like that shit just lost me. Like,
They
you-
gave
you
it the
throw
college
fucking
try.
Goofy.
Yeah, they gave it a hell of an effort. I'll give them that.
I mean,
It's
some
still
people
freaking going.
some people to this day still fucking swear by the Kingdom Hearts games, but
Oh, you know, and that's the thing is it's to each their own.
yeah.
That's why they're still making them because there's a big enough fan base to actually still make money off of them until they fuck something up, you know.
Yeah. They
I
turned
don't know,
Final
shit
Fantasy
from-
into Grand Theft Auto basically, and people still fucking play that game like crazy.
I
Right.
don't know. A lot of
Well,
a
that's
lot
true.
of the a lot of the old school shit now is fucking making a resurgence.
Yeah, people
Well, look
miss
at
the old
what they're doing
playing
to
style.
Smash Brothers now.
Yeah.
Look what they're doing to the new Ultimate Smash Brothers. It's basically Final Fantasy VII with Mario characters. Like they just brought in fucking Sephiroth as a big fucking reveal as well now, and it's like he's
Yeah,
still got
Angel
the
was
gigantic
super
fucking sword
stoked
even in
about that.
Smash. Yeah, I was like, dude, like I'm with it, but holy shit.
Oh yeah, it's almost time to fucking chunk this bottle. Fuck me. Speaking of which, while I'm pulling nicotine here, if anybody didn't know, we kind of missed the fucking we missed the fucking hump on the getting shit through the mail.
Mm-hmm.
But because they fucking sneaky backdoored it in, I think our chances of having that fucking thing were almost slim to none removal.
Yeah.
And, you know, let's put it on this rider bill for a Corona Relief Act, and, you know, then there's no way it won't pass, right?
Yeah, because of course people are gonna vote for anything that makes us healthier, quote unquote.
The silver lining to them sneaking shit into that 7,000 page piece of legislation that they passed is that buried, I believe they said I think it was page 5,730, or like literally towards the back third of this literal 7,000 page piece of legislation. They buried a small little contingency that basically forces the government to have a 180-day countdown starting Monday to release all government-held knowledge on UFOs and extraterrestrials.
What?
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. In the least.
Really?
They slipped it into the very back. Figured it's 7,000 pages. Nobody's reading this whole shit anyway. They slid in a little fucking clause on like almost page
Wow.
6,000, literally. It starts a 180-day countdown. The government has to release all held information on UFOs, extraterrestrials.
Finally.
I can't
Silver
remember
lining,
what
baby.
I
Silver
can't remember
lining.
what fucking organization did it, but it was one of like fucking FBI, CIA, NSA sort of things, to where they pushed shit out and they dropped a whole bunch of shit like that on the government too. So they're taking a good little nod off of that.
Yep. So
They had to
2020 might have
declassify
sucked,
a
but we're gonna
lot.
learn some alien shit in 2021, folks.
Dude, did you know aliens gave us vaping, man? It wasn't
Right.
Hong Lick, it was fucking aliens, man.
Think humans can figure out tobacco-free nicotine?
No way, man. Takes an
Would've made
advanced
it
mind for
way better
that
than
shit,
it.
bro.
We would have made it taste way better if we gave it. Shit.
Yeah, that's right.
They gave that to us when
Shit.
they finished building the pyramids.
Uh-huh.
You know, we'd have figured it
Fucking
out by
with
just
them in the
looking at
Anunnaki.
it.
Right.
We wouldn't even have to wick if we would have came up with it.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, I'm fucking aggravated as fuck. The week that we start getting fucking some shit done, guess what motherfucker got hit with corona? Can't taste shit. The week we start getting some shit done about it, yeah.
That's how it works.
I've been drinking flavored shit and I just taste air.
Oh my god.
Sucks.
Damn.
So I got the next 10 days off of work because of that.
Jesus.
Not exactly the way you want to get time off work.
Probably
Right.
not.
Still paid. Company policy. Don't give a shit.
Oh, that's
That's
not
okay.
even company policy. That's a fucking government
Oh yeah,
mandate.
that's a fucking government policy. Shit, I mean, not that mad. I still get paid for my normal hours. so I'm not 100% bummed.
Where are
It sucks. I only get paid for 40 hours. For 40-hour weeks, I don't get paid for my 50 to 60 like I'm used to.
Oh man, cry me a river.
I know, right?
Right.
I get paid to stay at home because
And not put in the extra unpaid 20 hours a week.
yeah, I know. Dude, I'm gonna go insane.
Rick, that's a good fucking question.
Go
What
insane.
asshole read all 7,000 pages of that already? I'm sure
Probably had a
somebody
copy of
had to, because I'm sure it has to be spell checked and every fucking thing else.
I was gonna say an intern.
Yep.
A group of interns. Here's 100 pages. Here's 100 pages. Here's 100 pages.
Break it out, figure it out, and make sure it's fucking right because it goes out to the floor in an hour.
Yeah.
What a
Good
job.
luck, ladies.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy. I couldn't believe that, and they dropped it on him like a day and a half before they had to fucking actually go and vote on it. Like 7,000 fucking pages. Get the fuck out of here, man. It's fucking craziness.
One-on-one whipped cream
Oh, that smells fucking fantastic.
is right there. So I need custard 2 and VSO strawberry.
There's a great rumor that nobody knows if it's 100% true, but Bernie is a mention of Bernie Sanders bringing up, like, if we do this, we should also, hurry up and rush our bill on legalizing marijuana across all 50 states.
Do it.
I'm not mad at that either. Do it,
Nope.
man.
Actually, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me.
They
It's taxed
Meter,
so
I
hard
don't know
here,
if
it's
you
not even funny.
if you saw the article. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna fucking send you a link for it. But I guess somebody found a loophole behind your Delta 8 that you've been talking about.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I figured it was only mad. That's one of the things is that people have been saying that just like everything else, they're gonna try and come after it. They're still trying to go after CBD, and they've proven
No.
dozens of times there's zero psychoactive effect from CBD, and they're still trying to go after that because they don't
Oh
understand it. So,
no. I mean a loophole for like pro marijuana, pro CBD use. There's a whole fucking loophole behind it that got exposed.
nice.
Because technically that's not what was covered in the 60s and the 60s and 70s.
The legislation
So-
was specifically put after Delta 8 or Delta 9 rather.
Yeah, that Delta 8 is an entire different.
Technically, it
chemical-
literally is a
Yeah.
completely separate cannabinoid. It's a completely separate component. It's not the same thing other than name and basic molecular structure.
So since it's technically a different substance, technically there's nothing that says that's illegal, even with THC in it. I find that extremely like hilarious and good for like people that are
Damn
that
right.
need
I mean,
that in their
at
life.
this point, it's only a matter of time before, like, the president-elect, the vice president-elect, and Bernie Sanders and most of the top-ranking members of politics on both sides of the aisle have openly come forward in support of full federal legalization, if not decriminalization at the very least.
Yeah. I mean, because
It's- It's
if
time.
you do that,
It's fucking time.
if you do that across all 50, the amount that if you write off, like, yeah, every state can have X amount of just of like operations selling it as long as it's legal and legitimate, the amount of money that they're gonna make back on fucking tax revenue just because of those few are gonna be fucking through the roof.
As
Where's your
of
tax money?
it's either next week or the week after. I don't remember. It's either the end of next week or the beginning of the week after. California crosses the threshold for $1 billion with a B dollars in just tax revenue earned from cannabis sales alone.
Yeah, the amount of money that they're gonna get from just taxes is gonna be fucking stupid.
That's just California.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
just one fucking state. Tell me
Oh.
that couldn't fix our fucking economy at least a little bit if we put that across the fucking board.
That smells fucking fantastic.
It does usually.
why I'm making it, TJ. Because
And how long has California been decriminalized?
96, I think, since Prop 215 went in.
So 96. So if you give all states right now 24 years, you can potentially have around $1 billion per state. Huh.
Yeah, potentially.
interesting.
Yeah. Potentially
That's-
50 billion with a B dollars per year just on one product's tax income alone.
That's interesting. So 50 billion, and then yeah,
$50 billion a year will change a fucking budget. I don't care what you're working with.
Ooh, they're so angry.
I just find it hilarious because I went to college for business.
Yep.
I just don't understand that shit.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. In the drawer.
November 5th, 1996. I was right.
Well, and they've been completely legal on the recreational side for quite a while too now, and the medicinal
Almost
side
6 years,
was
yeah.
a lot longer than that.
Yep.
And which basically made it fucking legal there, anyways. Cause,
almost grandfathered.
well, the fuck, when I was living there, there was billboards up everywhere for doctors of, we'll write you a medical marijuana card.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. All you have to do is say, I have headaches. Here's $300. Here's your card.
Oh, my sweet baby Jesus. That turned out good right off the fucking shake.
Yay. Nice. Needed some strawberry in my life.
And you're right, that angel cake did cut through the fucking custard. But you can still get it in there, not too much. That's a good one. 18 is success. Next week, come back for 19. Something boozy. And then I gotta start thinking of fucking course names and golfer names. I think the first one I'm gonna do is actually gonna be a pretty obscure golf course name because it's the only place I've ever gotten a hole in one.
Ah.
Interesting.
Golf course names, and you sure have to knock it out. Actual.
Getting the pizza in the oven was a two-man job.
That's a big fucking pizza.
That's good.
Yeah.
Get a big old Papa Murphy's.
No, we went to Wincone. You can buy pizza dough for like $1.50 per, and you get a great big old ball like that.
Oh yeah.
And then you get pizza sauce for like $1.50 for a big old container of it, and pepperoni's like
DIY pizza.
pepperoni's like $4 for a giant thing, and
Nice.
you buy like 3 or 4 pizza crusts, and you're set for weeks.
Oh fuck, that's what I forgot to look at that to see what that fucking said as far as the outcome on that was. Whole 18 public. Well, 11.5% on flavor total, and not bad.
Bad.
Not at all.
Yeah, that was a really good idea.
Oh, that reminds me. I was thinking the other day because you were talking about you're gonna have to start coming up with new names. I think I came up with one that might be right up your alley, TJ. Now that you're into the out of course or out of whole numbers and into different naming styles.
Yeah.
Pink grapefruit lemonade. You can call it the ladies' tea.
Ooh. I like that. That's a good
That's
solid one.
That's a nice little profile that's still got room to wiggle with, and the name kind of gives you the good indication if you know where this team's going.
Alright, we're good there. Yeah, that turned out pretty good. I'll be goddamned. Not bad off the shake. I bet you it's even better here in a couple of days.
All right. Let's go ahead and save that for posterity's sake.
What'd you throw together there, Fresh?
Okay. I went a little haywire.
I was gonna say I saw you come out with the fucking homogenizer there.
Yeah, the game changer. You know it got serious.
Went a little haywire on this one. So I did cookie butter at 0.6 by Wonder Flavors, vanilla custard by Wonder Flavors at 1.8, strawberry jam by One on One at 1.8, strawberry baked by Wonder Flavors at 1.2, marshmallow vanilla by One on One at 0.8, sweet cream by Vape Train at 1, whipped cream by One on One at 1, and shortbread cookies by Wonder Flavors at 2.4.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Like I said, I went a little haywire,
Yeah, you almost went dunk cake with it.
but she turned out good.
Interesting.
So I'm going to go throw that in the ultrasonic for a little bit.
Interesting indeed.
That way I can enjoy it.
Nice. Yeah, that was a good solid. Yeah, I think it'll be 19th hole, and then immediately following that is going to be the Red Hawk, is what it's going to be called, as in the Red Hawk Golf Course in Temecula, California.
Hole in one, you say?
Yep. It was a little par 3 uphill. Can only see the
I was
pin.
gonna say. It's fucking cool. Shit.
I cut in close on a par 4 on an executive course once, but a par 4 on an executive course is only like fucking 230 yards. And at the
Still.
time, I fucking, I mean, when I say relatively close, I mean like 10 foot from the hole.
Right. That's pretty fucking close, though.
And that's only because it was downhill, and man, did I catch that fucking ball just right. Because there's no way I'd ever hit 230 with a fucking goddamn 4 hybrid ever.
I can take you to the golf courses in that we went to in high school in Florida, and I can show you all the fucking cheats.
Cheats.
Yeah. I used to play golf. I used to like playing golf. I was in our golf club at Lake Gibson High School in Polk County, Florida, and right down the road was Lakewood Golf Course and Retirement Center. I used to play that golf course every fucking Saturday and Sunday.
What's up, Ricky? Ricky Mahoney in the house. What's
Ricky,
happening?
if you just used those two the other night, you need to try that one-on-one 3-2-1 that Fresh made. That's fucking fantastic.
Yep. I was vaping on Monday.
Dude, there's a fuck ton of courses in fucking Florida, though. I played quite a few when I'd go down there on leave, because that's at the time my sisters were still in high school in Orlando. Actually, they were in Tampa at the time in fucking school, and so I played a bunch of courses around there. And fuck, I played courses all over the fucking states now.
Got nothing to vape this on. Nothing at all.
That's right. You played Pebble Beach, right?
No, I did not get a chance to play Pebble Beach.
Okay.
I thought
Fucking
Yeah,
ass.
there was something in my head that
I did play. There was a course out there out in the fucking desert in Palm Springs that I played, where Golf Channel had a pro, whatever the fuck it was, it was a tour thing to get your tour card. I played that course.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did fairly decent for a fucking amateur golfer. I mean, I think I shot like a fucking 89 that day or something.
Oh wow.
On a pro level course. That's not
fucking
fucking
good.
bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I was still like fucking, I think fucking 17 over par, but I broke 90, so I was a happy camper. I even birdied one of the holes, which was fantastic, and I overdrove a green.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, there's no way it'll fucking get there. And I forgot, oh yeah, you're in the middle of the desert. It's 110 fucking degrees. There's no humidity. That ball flies
ball
for
is
fucking
slicing.
edger. Oh yeah. Overshot it by like fucking 10 yards. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
All right. How does that sound? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one thing I fucking miss about playing golf in Florida, because you used to have like the massive ass distro centers.
Oh,
for all
didn't
the-
have the marshmallow vanilla. That marshmallow vanilla is really good.
Oh shit! Look who it is.
Dane,
The man with all the custards.
the custard fucking king, man.
It's that
That's
one
right.
guy.
That guy.
How
That
you
one
doing?
guy. This one or that one?
Which Dean you looking for? I'm looking for this one.
If you're looking for a good custard, though, that's a good place to go.
Hell yeah.
That carnival, though.
Still the best custard on the market as far as I'm concerned.
The carnival celebration. That's
That
the
carnival
fucking-
celebration, though.
That one's the fucking hot ticket.
I only got a little bit of it last year. Like, son of a bitch.
Never tried that one. I tried this one and that one. Somebody's sent me some.
This
Very
one,
kind of them.
this
Oh
one,
my
that
God.
one, and then them two is pretty good too.
Oh, I think I had that one too. It was 3 of them from them from Dean.
And then the grasshopper there, fucking
Fucking-
fantastic.
They were so rich and tasty.
I
Doing
remember
all
was
this-
sitting in a hotel. I remember sitting in a hotel
Years
room.
ago.
Dean dumped like a 120 on the table, and Gizzard Stew sitting there with an atomizer, just kind of scraping it in, just desperately trying to salvage.
No.
Good old Dean, coil vapes, everybody. If you haven't tried out the coil vapes liquids, go give them a shot.
Yeah.
Dean is one of the best. Dean is one of the best.
That gram from him is fucking good too. That-
Nice, Ricky's using the day one. Day one's a hell of an atomizer.
Nice.
Nice.
Where is my top side? I know I had it out. That thing hasn't left my top side.
Dean says it was 200 milliliters.
Oh, it's 200? Yeah, Giz just desperately trying to save any that he could. Look of panic in his eyes. Big Hoss over in the corner with me. I'm trying to make him listen to Eminem.
Oh, I can just see his fucking eyes rolling that whole fucking time.
Yeah, Haas was not impressed with my musical taste.
Bet that room had to smell like fucking custard for like a week.
Oh, dude, longer than that. Like that entire floor probably smelled like vanilla custard for months afterwards. Because that stuff got into the carpet.
Oh yeah. No, at least they didn't have to worry about the room smelling good.
No. I remember the security guard walking by and like I was walking out and he was like, "Good Lord." What, dude? Don't worry about it.
Right? We're baking a cake. Get out of here. Leave us alone.
Oh shit. That's right. Robert's way up there in time on us. Got 8 hours left of this year. Shit.
Yeah, I got him, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget. This is always that time of year where my newsfeed gets all fucked up from my friends all over the world going Happy New Year, and I'm like,
Ooh.
no guys, I still got 24 hours.
Yeah, Robert, are you over in Oz or where are you at, man?
That's pretty cakey,
Kites
TJ.
and Oz, I think.
That's good.
I used to call my mom like that. I'd be like, hello from the future when I was over in Korea. Like, I'm a day ahead of you.
remember being in fucking Hawaii at like fucking midnight, 1 a.m. when there was time change. Central time here, we're 5 hours ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So I call it like fucking 11 o'clock at night, so it's like 4 in the morning. Just hammered. Call my mom. Mom, what are you doing? Fucking sleeping. Why are you calling me? I'm drunk and want to say I love you. Giggle and hang up the phone. Man, I would get fucking cussed out the next day.
You think this shit is funny?
Right.
Kinda.
It finally got Hawaii off her bucket list of places to go because she finally had a reason to go. So,
Victoria. Victoria, okay.
just seen a fucking. I have a friend who's from high school. She's constantly posting pictures of these crazy fucking houses for sale all over. She has some weird thing with architecture or something, I don't know. She just posted one that's in Victoria there. Fucking 2 stories. The kitchen is bright fucking orange.
Hmm.
I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. And the rest of it looks like it was pieced together out of shit with the 70s.
Yeah.
And only $500,000.
That's all.
I was like, that's a pricey fucking house. Robert, are the fucking prices of fucking houses that goddamn expensive there? It was like it had a 2-stall garage.
Any larger city in Australia, yes.
Yeah, fucking crazy. Like $500,000. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. There's no way I could afford that shit.
Like Melbourne's like crazy. Sydney's nuts. Because I watched some of the tiny home stuff on YouTube, just because it amuses me. Like people putting like a trampoline on their top floor. It's kind of cool. But yeah, there's this one gal who sold her house, parceled the land, and put a tiny house and a pool behind the old house. So she sold the front property, and now she lives in a tiny house in the back with a pool. And the property was like $3 million. And you see that, like they were showing the original house, it's like $3 million for that.
Wow. Jesus.
And like that place had no land left, no land at all left because of the tiny house and the pool in the back. And somebody bought it right up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Makes sense.
Every time I hear $3 million for a property, I see that fucking, what is it, that House Hunter show? Oh, what do you do? I'm a fish tank cleaner. And what's your wife do?
Right.
Oh, she works in a nail salon. And what's your budget? $10 million.
Oh yeah, $12 million.
Where the fuck is this coming from? Like,
Yep.
Like, did you win the lottery?
Right.
It's the only reasonable explanation.
last
Show
one
always cracks me up because it's always some fucking weird couple like that, and they're like exactly like you said, like, what do you do? Like, oh, I'm a professional origami folder, and you, I'm an emotional support dandelion grower. What's your budget? $73 million, but we're really fiscal.
It's like,
The
what? How? What? What?
I want to know where the fuck you came up with emotional dandelion grower.
I've seen a couple episodes of that show. It just kind of gives me some.
That's funny. God damn.
Damn it, Ethereum dropped.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
fucking thing's crazy.
Dropped 36 cents.
Angel.
Angel.
What's happening?
Yo.
Well, as we have a little lull, I'm sure you got to watch it. I did not because I was busy. How is Submission Underground?
I was fucking super sad. I missed the first 2 matches. I really wanted to see fucking Charlie Gilpin get out there, but apparently he got his fucking ass yoked out anyway. But basically, the whole fucking event played out kind of like we thought it was gonna. I was a little nervous because 10-day turnaround, like even in jiu-jitsu where you're not as physically in danger as you are in an MMA cage, 10-day turnaround is still fucking huge. And poor fucking Mason went from taking on Ishii, who was like 40 pounds bigger than him, to taking on fucking Bader, who was like 60 fucking pounds bigger than him on a 10-day turnaround. So it's like there was a little bit of fucking nerves, but Jillian Robertson came out. Pearl was trying to be super fucking aggro because she's 10th planet. You expected that. Jillian got her nose busted open again because she just got that shit split last weekend. So even though she's Wolverine and that shit started to heal, as soon as they started grappling on the ground, her nose split right back open and she tapped Pearl Gonzalez in fucking regulation. I thought that one was going to overtime. Both of those girls are badasses. No. Jillian snuck in a fucking sneaky side take, got right behind her, and fucking Pearl literally went hands up and panicked, and then fucking tapped. Like, Jillian stands up, blood running down her nose, smiles real big because she's all adorable and this fucking tall and shit. It's like, she was a badass. Ishii, giant that he is fucking, you know, judo, not jujitsu. So to put him against fucking Craig Jones after he just lost to Mason Fowler, like, the writing was on the fucking wall. A for effort, like a gold medal judoka going in twice in 10 days against literally the two top guys in the jiu-jitsu world. I applaud the effort, sir, but we kind of knew how it was going to go. Credit to Craig. Craig did not go after his legs. Craig got him in a fucking rear naked. So the guy known for tearing legs apart gave the judo guy a chance and did not go lower body on him. But still, I think it was 49 seconds into the fucking round. Craig got him and yoked him out right away.
Fuck.
And then the biggest surprise for me, Mason and Bader. I figured with Bader's size, he was going to try and grab Mason and push him around, try and get on top and use his strength. No, he let Mason basically put a Craig Jones on him. Like, Craig went to the ground and Ryan went into his guard. Like, Ryan Bader went into Mason Fowler's guard. Mason rolled over, grabbed his arm, and a minute and 20 seconds in, tapped him to an armbar. Like, I wasn't happy about that matchup to begin with. Like, Bader was last minute last week against Rumble, and that one was kind of weird, but to see him then turn around on 10 days after beating Rumble to get a shot at Mason's belt, I was sketchy on that one to begin with, but it played out the way that it should have. You saw an MMA guy who doesn't focus on jiu-jitsu come in against literally the top jiu-jitsu guy in the world and got his fucking arm taken in a minute and change.
Yep. Well,
And Mason was the first to admit, he's like, the only reason I was able to do that is because we were in Submission Underground and he couldn't punch me in the fucking face. But you come to my world, you play my rules, you're going to get my ass whooping that I got to give. So
that's true, because if he would have been punching, they probably would not have played out like that.
yeah, I fucking love Mason Fowler, but 3 good fucking short punches from Ryan Bader and it would have changed the whole dynamic. No, it was real fucking good though, man. I gotta say, it wasn't Cowboy tapping RDA twice because there was controversy good, but it was pretty goddamn good.
I'll have to go back and take a look at that later then.
Yeah, it's absolutely worth watching. That, and not only was Mason competing today, but his training partner was actually competing today. His training partner got tapped, but it was a fucking close match. But they both showed up to let you know, like, yo, if this is going to be a gym type thing like the MMA world is going, like, Mason Fowler's got a fucking stable full of BJJ killers, man. He's got Nerd Assassins on his fucking roster. And if we're going to start bringing in all our friends like 10th Planet's starting to do, Mason Fowler's going to start doing that too. And you motherfuckers better watch out because it's going to get real competitive real fucking quick if that happens.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look at Craig and all the fucking Danaher guys that have been fighting with the 10th Planet guys for a fucking decade now. And now we've got some regular domestic non-Gracie, non-10th Planet affiliated gyms who are like, hey, we got fucking killers too, and our guys got the belt, so we're gonna start bringing some of our people in. It's no longer a fucking one side or the other competition anymore. The level of the field is growing overall, and that makes me very happy.
Well, that's cool to fucking see. I dig it. Not to mention, I'm digging there's been a lot more crossover from the UFC fighters, so you're seeing who the legitimate fucking badasses are on the ground.
Yes, sir.
Come
We were
over.
watching Cowboy perform last weekend unto itself, man. Not just once, but twice tapping RDA with some fucking, like, ugly face inducing beautiful jujitsu. Like, where the fuck has this been when he's been in the MMA world getting his ass whipped? Like, do that.
Hey, I think he might be, as much as I hate to say this, he might be trying to figure out his next move past the UFC, and this might be it.
I mean,
That's
he's
one of the
already
things
talked
that
about
he
it.
did an interview this week. Well, not an interview because he's got the Cowboy Cerrone YouTube channel now, but he did like an interview, not necessarily for the press, but for his YouTube this week, talking about how he's going to make one last run. Like, he understands he's pushing 40 and this is not a game that old men get to take advantage of and win. So he's going to try and make one last run, and he wants to do it at 55 because that's always been his home. And he knows that what he was doing at 55 was good, but not enough to get him to the top. So he's trying to put the final sharpened edge on his 55 career and make a legitimate last run for it. And he said he realizes now he hasn't been putting as much of his jiu-jitsu into his fight game as he should have. And now it's time to start really bringing all the pieces together to give it a legitimate college try for that one last push. I'm fucking stoked to see that too.
I'm hoping, to be honest, that's one of the baddest fucking fighters that's never won a fucking belt.
Well, and the irony is that it's literally become cliche at this point, but it is verifiably true. A motivated Connor beats almost anybody in the division. The caveat to that, what the fuck can a motivated cowboy do?
Yep, and we're about to find out.
Because we've seen lackadaisical cowboy get himself into the title shot conversation just fucking around. He puts in a serious run and legitimately fucking puts his nose to the grindstone here. He might be fucking running at that belt before the year's out.
Yeah. I hope so. It'll be excellent to see, but only time will tell.
He said it what, a couple months ago. I'm giving myself 2 years, and this is it.
And then, yeah, that's it. He said he doesn't want to be the 42-year-old guy who's still taking fights because he wants to. He wants to give it a try, and if it's not going to work, he's got other avenues and other things that he's already doing. So he doesn't need to grind himself in the cage if he's not going to get there. But he thinks he's still got one more good shot at it, and I agree. Based on what we've seen lately, I think he does still have one more good run. And I agree that if this doesn't work, hang it the fuck up, go become a fucking racer and work at the BMF. But I think this one last run could be seriously something to keep your fucking eyes on if you like UFC.
Oh,
Yeah, he's giving himself 2 years, and that's more than enough time to cement your name one last time.
Well, I'm saying he's already there. He's starting from the top 5,
Yeah.
so it's not like he's coming in unranked.
Yeah.
Like he's still in the top fucking contention right now. He literally just has to put his foot to the gas and hold it there and do it smart, and he could get back in the title conversation in 2 fights easily.
Yep.
Easily. Just got to do it, man.
I just love the fact that he knows that he's getting in age, like up there in age.
Yeah, he's aware of the time clock going on.
He knows it.
Yeah, agreed.
I love that.
Oh, I thought we were showing off.
Are we not showing off our skulls?
Movie skulls, party time. I needs a haircut.
Mine got a hat extension. My top hat's got a top hat.
Yes. TJ, I've deemed your recipe RTA worthy, so that's where it's going.
Nice.
He's not even steeping it. He's throwing right in the RTA.
Yep.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad then. Not bad at all. Yeah, I don't know why fucking strawberry shortcake and custard came to my mind this afternoon either. Which, by the way, I know my neighbor Mike is watching. Mike, again, thank you for the fucking help today. I fucking appreciate it, brother.
This is my first time wicking this since
Wait
the
for this
initial
fucking
wicking.
18-foot long couch to get here. That's gonna be fucking fun. What's really fucked up is I didn't even think to double check the measurements in my fucking house before we bought it. Because I was like, oh yeah, our living room's fucking huge. Because we got a ton of space in there because we've got a couch and an armchair right now. It's gonna fit by about 3 foot.
Oh, that's good.
Which is good because that's just enough for us to pull it away from the wall where it needs to be away from the wall for the heater vent and the fucking return and all that. So I was like, all right, we're good.
No.
The more I think about it, where the Chase Lounge on that couch is going to be, it's going to be right in front of our bay window. So summertime, fucking open windows up, let the sun sit there and just fucking bask in the sun and pass out. It's going to be the sleepy side of the couch.
Oh, hell yeah.
If I can ever get a nap with a 5-year-old in the house.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's about it.
May the odds be ever in your favor, sir.
I'm going to have to feed him some fucking whiskey or something so he'll pass out with me.
Yeah.
Use Tylenol.
Okay, here. Let
Seems
me
like
ru-
you got a headache, buddy. Here, take 3 teaspoons of this Tylenol.
and he's getting pretty close to that age where he's about to start losing teeth. So, oh, every time you lose a tooth, you need to take a little nap. It helps the other teeth grow in, lay some
Lets everything
bullshit on him.
reset. Yeah, lets everything reset in the mouth. You're good, buddy.
Yeah, one of his little buddy just lost his tooth, and all we heard for 3 days, because they've got the little Facebook Kids app so they can talk to each other. Fucking, look at my mouth. I lost a tooth. And granted, my son, for where he's at in school, he's the youngest of the class because he just made the cutoff at 5. So most of his friends are all 6 already.
I know that all too well.
So
Sounds about right.
he's a
I
young
was
cat
that
up.
young kid in my class.
I'm like, that's all right, because guess what? That means when you graduate, you'll just have turned 18, where the rest of these bastards are going to be fucking about to hit the 19 mark. So I'm like,
Well,
you'll
it's
be in
funny.
good shape.
My buddy's 6-year-old, about 2 weeks ago, pulled a tooth fairy science experiment on him and didn't say nothing. He lost one of his side baby teeth that you can't see when he's talking or smiling. Put it under his pillow 3 nights in a row without telling his parents.
Oh shit.
Then
Oh,
told his parents and came out there with the money the next morning and went, "Hey, Mom, my tooth was under that pillow for 4 days, but the money didn't show up till I told you about it."
Yeah.
Like, well, we have to be
Damn.
a liaison to the tooth
That's-
fairy because
That,
there's
that
so
was
many.
her card, is that we let the
Yep.
tooth fairy know when
There's
to
so
come.
many
It's not
kids
like she
losing
just
so many
knows.
teeth.
I was just like, dude, that's clever for a fucking 6-year-old.
Yeah,
3 days
he's
to
all-
run it and not say shit.
Plotting it out and shit.
That sounds like you're gonna have a lot of trouble on your hands when that
Yeah,
young
that's
man
a-
becomes a teenager.
Crafty little bastard. Jesus.
Yeah, I was impressed with that. Like, that's clever as shit, man, for a 6-year-old to fucking put that much thought into it and then execute it without snitching on themselves at 6.
He's like doing an expose, like
They straight up
Wow.
went, "Why don't you have a seat?"
60 minutes and shit.
Chris Hansen, their parents on the Tooth Fairy
Oh
side.
yeah.
Have a seat.
I'm Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC.
That makes me think of something funny. Fucking for Christmas, we decorated the tree. Normally, we put a bow at the top of the tree, not any sort of topper or anything. And we just left it sitting on the windowsill. The day before, Dad, are we gonna put that up? No, I'm gonna leave it. Santa will put it up. And me, not thinking that I told him that earlier in the day, I bring his fucking electric dirt bike up, set it next to the tree, and I'm like, that bow would look really fucking nice on there. So I tie it on there. My son, when he comes out Christmas morning, looks at it. Apparently, Santa doesn't know that the bow goes on the tree, not the bike.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
You tell him Santa's not omnipotent. He doesn't know everything.
Santa wanted to make sure you didn't miss this one, buddy.
Yeah, now there's a little burnout spot on my floor and a tire mark on a wall where he crashed into the wall right away. And I'm like, oh, dude, can't ride it in the house, man.
Nice.
And of course, the burnout spot is right where the tire hit the wall because he didn't let off the gas, so it just kind of zzz.
That's awesome.
I'm like, oh, well, at least we know we can do burnouts in the house now. Well, I kind of knew that already because I did a little mini burnout with it in the basement just to make sure everything was working properly.
Quality control, that's right.
Yeah, so there's a nice little mark, probably, I think 12 inches long, where I kind of just fucking laid on it and let her go.
Hell yeah.
A little too much on this side. This is definitely a less is more RTA, which I like.
Canadian, what are you trying to do with it?
I'm just filling him in. Yeah, he's trying to sub out the Wonder Flavors vanilla custard in my mix.
Yeah, something that I don't have everything for. Although my brother, talked to him earlier, he's hounding me about getting that cactus and fucking other shit because he wants some fucking weird shit. I'm like, all right, man. Like, I'll send you the shit that I made for you, and then I also, what he doesn't know is I threw the fucking throwaway flavor in there, that orange donut with the spearmint that I made last week. Which I will say, I did knuckle test it before I put it in there. It toned out a lot, and I think it's vapable. So I think after that week-long steep, it actually came around. Kind of think I might remake it and just throw it in the dungeon drawer for a little while and give it a week and then actually vape it and see how it is. But after the knuckle test, after about a week, that spearmint really fucking mellowed out a lot, so it wasn't so goddamn heavy in there.
Nice.
No problem, Canadian. No problem, brother. It's what we're here for, man.
And then I gotta fucking put on the list for that fucking the fucking blueberry mix that fucking Fresh made the other day. I gotta add the flavors to that list for buying too. That way I can make that and send it to him too.
Oh, Quinn's a blueberry boner.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
I concur.
I'm sure the dude over at ELR at this point is just like, I'm so sick of this dude.
The whole group, like, to be fair, none of us name any of our shit fucking regular names for the most
No.
part. Like, the whole chunk of the community is like constantly, every day, you know, that guy's got to be like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
Exactly. Poor Lars just sitting there like.
Alright.
What's up, Pity?
Oh, that's just the right amount. of cookie. Oh,
I'll go.
Alright. There goes my glasses. Let's not step on those.
yeah. I'm gonna give you guys a
About
couple
like that?
extra minutes because of Windows downtime tonight, so we're not gonna end right at 11 because you know.
Yeah, Tortured Zen's having a stroke. That's right.
Thanks, Bill Gates.
Yep. It's Gates' fault. You guys get a couple extra minutes tonight because we started late.
Microsoft, Windows, updates, polio, updates, the Bill and Melinda Foundation, Windows. You see,
I thought you were
money.
going to say the Bill and Ted Foundation.
That's just all he says ever. Those are the only words he knows. Listen to any interview. It's ridiculous. He's getting old. He's starting to look real old. It's crazy. Remember, Bill Gates is like that young-looking, geeky little guy. Now he's starting to actually get old. That means I'm getting old.
Yeah, Adam, that means we're
Bill
getting
Gates has
old.
been at it since the early '80s. So
Even before that and shit, late 70s.
late '70s, early '80s. Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Oh.
around since the beginning.
Gotta remember, some of those fuckers were working out of their garages in the fucking 70s.
Yeah. He was literally the
Jeff
first
Bezos.
person to say there should be no such thing as free software. He was like, no, pay for that shit.
You know,
And I mean, to be fair,
Yeah, I mean, you're working on.
billions
You're
of
working on.
dollars.
Yeah, you're working on all those man hours.
Yep.
Makes sense, but yeah, he's something else. Old Bill
Interesting
Gates.
character.
It's going to be a huge loss to the fucking tech industry whenever that man passes away.
Mhm.
uh,
Oh,
Him and
yeah.
Melinda don't have any kids, do they? I don't
Where
think
does all the money go?
they do,
they do.
but
So
they,
the kids are going to bid, but I mean, the Bill and Melinda Foundation is going to get the majority of it.
Yeah.
from I read some things where they said they're not giving the kids squat.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
They
they're
give
part
away
of
a lot of money.
Yeah,
Pretty
they're
much
part of-
all of it.
it's there's a group, there's a name for the group that I can't remember, but it's like 20% of like the top 10% of the world who have made a pledge that they will not leave their children a penny when they die. Like their children can get whatever benefit off of their parents while they're alive, but when they die, their fortune goes to charity completely.
Yeah.
The way you fucking do it.
I mean, you got that much fucking money hoarded up, you better fucking give some back. If you're gonna hoard it your whole fucking life to that extent, you better give it back when you're fucking done.
So it's that I don't know, Fidalgo.
Did they rename it? They might have renamed it. There are also rainforest flavors on a bunch of websites.
I'm
Well,
gonna assume it's yeah. You got the right shit.
Let me look and see what they renamed it.
Yeah, flavorjungle.com.
unless it's one of those third-party relabeler fuckers.
Son of a bitch.
Not what I'm familiar with, because I don't have any jungle flavors yet. Hey.
You will.
Yes, they did. They
Yes.
renamed. Yeah, they renamed it Flavor Jungle on their website.
So
Yeah,
much
it
of
looks
the
like they
branding.
renamed it Flavor Jungle, and then the grouping of their concentrates is the rainforest flavors. That's what it looks like that I'm seeing here.
There you go. Some strange fucking things going on over there.
Filling the RTA.
Yeah, because that's all the same
RTA,
flavors. It sure
RTA.
fuck is.
Filling up the RTA so Adam can have
Which
a
RTA
day.
is that?
This is the Zeus X.
Oh, okay.
Just the regular dual coil version, not the crazy mesh. I like my regular fused tricore fused Claptons,
And China coils?
as RJ refers to them. Angry Ching Chong China.
One would
coils.
assume. One would assume, Fitty. One would assume that those are the
Very angry.
that's their new ones.
Let's see. Oh, it's like a sin to have this tank on this mod, though.
What, did you grab the Stormtrooper mod?
Yeah, but I have the red Stormtrooper mod that is specifically bought to matchy with this RTA.
Yeah. Come on, dude. You can't mix white, red, and black together.
Nope, we're not doing it. There you go.
There you go.
It needs
Well,
batteries.
it's the end of 2020. RJ's still out here rooting for segregation.
Jesus, what a
So
shitbag.
racist.
Oh, he's so unprogressive.
Proving that the kids today don't learn their history.
I know my
Obviously not a
history.
Bernie supporter.
I know my history, just not very good at American history. I wasn't born here.
Yeah, that's true.
I can tell you everything about Germany, why they lost the war. But that's about it.
Is that how they teach it?
Oh yeah, it's fucking Ching Chong China close. Got my dick hard.
Angry sounding.
It's like
I
a
mean,
quarter of a
like
second.
if you go to where I went to secondary school in
good.
Germany, it's a very small village, and some of the teachers will explain
That's
to
good.
you on a free day why they lost the war. That's an
That's
actual
surprising.
Yeah.
Let's rock this all the way open. And
What I want to know is,
cloud
how do they
cover.
paint themselves during the war, though? Because, you know, the U.S. has this weird thing about
Fucking
painting themselves in a
saints.
great saintly light for the fucked up shit that they've done.
Oh, they're saints.
Yeah,
They're just listening. They're just listening. They're
Okay.
chancing.
Apparently, it's not just stateside. It's wherever you live in the world. You got to paint yourself
Shit.
saintly.
They're just listening to their chancellor.
Good cloud,
I wanna
Adam.
go.
Good
I
cloud.
want to go to. I want to go
Probably
down
should get some more water
to
gellers,
Brazil
let's
and see how how they paint themselves.
The Argentinians.
Yeah, go to Villa de Barbaria. I'd love
Yeah.
to go there.
I was talking to somebody about that the other day, but they apparently were not aware that there's like 45% of the population of Argentina speaks fluent and natural German.
Yeah.
And they don't talk about that a lot.
Argentina, Chile, Brazil.
That whole chunk there, yeah.
There is hundreds of thousands.
A lot of very fluent German speakers down there. They don't mention.
I would love to go down. They just got passed as an actual territory inside Brazil and Argentina like 5 or 6 years ago. So now instead of what it was Colonia Dignidad, now it's Villa de Barbaria, the Bavarian village.
Oh, shit.
Things.
I'd love to go down there.
See how the things actually work down there.
I'd love to go down. I've seen pictures. It looks beautiful. There's a bunch of stag everywhere still. From what
It's almost like they had a lot of disposable income
Yeah.
that they could use to make their new home really nice.
yeah, a lot of disposable income and a lot of German gold,
Yeah, a lot of gold.
a lot of German gold. And
Wasn't
silver.
necessarily German gold.
Well, I mean, they melted a lot of gold down and put the German
There you go.
royal eagle stamp on it, which made it German gold.
That's
I
right. Yeah,
suppose.
they put the German stamp on it.
That's German. That became German as soon as they stamped that shit.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, we have a major thing we got to figure out here. Being as this is the last show of the year, what song am I going to go out on?
I know which one I use.
Oh yeah, I don't have
Oh,
that in
in
my.
time? Too bad Adam didn't do that one.
I don't have that in my
Alcohol.
in my drive. I could drop it in my drive
I
probably.
would say I could send it to him right now, actually.
You could. It's an Eddie and the Arsons cover song, if that's what you're talking about.
Yep.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Sounds fantastic.
Not this year.
Not this year, yeah. The
Where are
irony
you
of the
sending
song.
it to? Just make sure I can download it straight onto my computer, wherever you're sending it to.
Facebook.
Send the
Okay.
MIP3 file.
I was gonna say I could send it on here too if it's easier on here.
Oh yeah, you can send file transfers through
Oh
Zoom.
shit!
we've
That's
tried.
not letting me download it there.
Okay, let me do it this way then.
File transfer. I have that song somewhere. I just don't know where on my computer, and you use it every week, which is ironic. You know where my songs are on your own computer better than I do on my own. The fuck? Joaquin.
Fucking-
So literally Dean popping in here for 2 seconds inspired me to make a king cake recipe. So I'm going to be mixing that, I think, shortly here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was freaked out. I saw fucking TJ's mouse rolling across fucking half of my screen because I have YouTube open.
Dan.
What's this? Think I'm fucking over there logging into your shit, huh?
I thought somebody did.
Yeah, that I fucking hate Windows Capture for that reason.
No, like I was watching YouTube full screen like a week or two ago, and the person I was watching on YouTube had his mouse on his screen and was slowly going up his screen, and I'm just staring at my mouse like, what the fuck is going on? So it's not the first time.
Yep.
I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh shit.
There we go.
Wow.
All right, that is inbound.
Yeah.
So, what that means is, being as it is that time, and it's the last show of the year, we're not doing anything fucking special because we'll still be here next year. Fuck, you guys thought you were going to get something special out of this. No. Those of you who are on the other side of the planet and possibly watching this next year, thank you, time travelers. I love you. Yeah, for everybody who is here, thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Love y'all. Remember, the fight is not over just because we lost one battle. That's not how this works. We keep fighting, keep moving forward. So educate, advocate, not for yourselves, not for anybody out here, for those poor motherfuckers that are still on the stinkies. We need to keep this alive for them. And do yourself a favor. Make sure you're tuning in to Heavy's channel as much as possible. I know there is something going on over there for Scott, so we'll just keep it
Lips are sealed. Keep your eyes peeled over on Heavy's channel though.
Keep your eyes peeled, but make sure when you get a chance, hug your loved ones, because not every day is a guarantee. But you know, I hope you all have a much better year than we've had this year. Yeah, things have been kind of shitty. However, you're still here with us, so enjoy it. Have a wonderful new year. If you drink, do not drive. call a fucking cab or something, an Uber, doesn't fucking matter. Just make sure if you're doing something like that, you get home safely. Be safe about it, because I want to see you guys here next year. By
Okay,
next
here,
year,
safe
I mean
next
next
week,
week.
everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna get the geese and get the flock out of Dodge, and we will see you guys all next week. So have a happy new year, and we'll see y'all later. Enjoy some Adam music on the way out, or Eddie and the Arsons, as it were. A little cover here. Take it easy, guys.
Boys to men, boys to men.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us laugh outweigh the bad. I thought we'd get to see forever, but forever's gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I don't know where this road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been, what we've been through. If we get to see tomorrow, I hope it's worth all the wait. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard